Hey guys, so good to see you back again this week. I loved getting all your videos last week from Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels. I feel like it was very beneficial because we were able to clean up very specifically one-on-one that really messy section. We're going to keep on doing that with a lot of the intricate choreography. I feel like at the end of all this, the dance is probably going to be a lot cleaner than even if we were in the studio doing that, because it's just very hard to lay eyes on 18 people at a time and catch all the teeny tiny little mistakes. I think we might be onto something for the future moving forward when we are not in quarantine, as far as parts that are just they just kind of keep on looking messy and we just can't get to the bottom of why they're looking messy. So it worked really, really well. I got videos from almost everyone. I think I'm still waiting on 2 maybe. So if you did not send your video last week, get on it. You're behind now. Get your video sent in. Just send it in when you send in this week's, because I don't want you to feel unprepared. So that is helping as far as cleaning the dance. As far as your body being conditioned to do this dance, you know that our dances are very challenging. And you know that in order to maintain the level that you need to be at to do these dances, you've got to do them start to finish, full out. Now, remember, I don't want you to do them twice in a row, start to finish, start to finish. That is not going to help. That's not safe. You're not going to do your best, and that's not the best way to do it. So when you sit down with this video and think, okay, I'm doing nails, hair, hips, heels, the first thing you want to do is warm up. Obviously, if you're not already warm from like doing a stretch class or ballet or whatever, get that way. So stretch, warm up, do all that stuff first. Then I want you to watch my cleaning video. This video is going to be different from all the other videos for nails, hair, hips, heels, simply because it's the turn section at the very, it's like in the first half of the dance. It's right before we do the fan kicks. It's extremely messy. I am going to change it just a little bit. And you know that I'm not a big changer, but I am now for this. I feel like it's necessary. I feel like it is the best decision to make moving forward with making this dance look the best that it can look for when we do get to compete it, for when we do get to perform it, all those good things. Because those are coming. We just don't know when. So I'm going to start off. Of course, there's 3 groups that do the turn section. They all do something different. If you're in group 3, that's in the back, that doesn't do the turns at all, your part does not change at all, but we will review what you do so that you can practice your part and you can send me the critique for that. If you're in group 2, they do the turns and then into the double turn, then they slide to the floor. Your part is the same. We're just going to clarify the counts. If you're in group A, who does the entire turn section, that is going to change just a little bit. I think it's going to be a change you'll like. I think it's going to be a change that's going to be a lot easier to clean up. So I'm going to go through all of that. So watch my critiques, watch the changes, the clarification of the counts. Then once you've gone through that with me, then what I want you to do is to run it beginning to end, full out. Don't have to video that. That's just you doing the dance. Catch your breath, go back to the part that we changed again, the turn section, work on that a little bit more. Tape it, send it to me, and then at the end of your class, do the whole thing start to end again. That is the only way that your body, your lungs, your muscles are going to stay conditioned to be able to do this dance. If you don't run your class that way, your body, and especially your endurance, it's going to be a world of hurting trying to get back into it. And it's a very real possibility that we're allowed to come back into the studio and we've got competition that weekend. So that very well may happen. So be prepared for that and don't be thinking, oh, I'm just going to half do it now. I'll figure it out when we get back to the studio. Well, you know what? You might only have a week to figure it out. I mean, we just don't know how any of this is going to go down as far as dates and things. So you just need to be ready for all of it. So with that, I'm going to go over the turn section. Obviously, if it's the group that you're not in, I mean, you can watch it if you want to watch me. I wouldn't. I would fast forward that part. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so starting off, I'm going to start with the group who do not do any of the turns. So these are the ladies who are not turning at all. So I refer to that as group C. So here is how your part goes. I'm trying to move over so you can see me good, see my back, see my front. Okay, so you do this part. It's pop your right toe, nails, hair, you're going to the right, and then you're gonna step onto that right foot, and this is hips, and then heels, then up, you leave your hands here, left, right. Then you take your left foot and cross over to signature turn to your right, turn around, then it's right, left, right, it's left, right again, and then you do it again. Turn around, left, right. Okay, so just to clarify, those hips go left, right, all 3 times. So let's do it with the counts. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hips left, right on 7, 8. 1, 2, left, right, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now let's do group C with the music. Obviously, you know it's much faster. All right, here we go. Are you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, moving on to group B. So group B is the group that is like mid-stage, and they do half of the turn section. So, you know, we prep on 5, 6, 7, okay? 8, you're gonna do 3 turns in second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, double, 7, 8, and then you slide to the floor, lousy. 1, 2, 1, 2, can you see me still? Yes, okay. 3, 4, turtle 3, 4, then 5, 6 is 5, 6, you stand up, 7, 8. Hopefully you could see me on all that. I know that I might have went out of camera range, so let me show you standing, so maybe you'll see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slide to the ground. Right arm is out, left arm is up. 1, 2, turn over your right shoulder. 3, 4. This part's fast. You're facing stage left. 5, 6, stand up. 7, 8. Because you've got to be ready to do the fan kicks on group 1, 2, or 3. All right, let's do group B with the music. All right, here's group B. Here we go. Okay, so group A, we are up to you now. This is the part that is changing. So this is what doesn't change. You're still gonna go out, 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 double turn. Nothing changes. 3 turns in second, and then the double turn, regular passe, holding like this. Okay, that's 7, 8. Then, instead of going back out to turns in second, you're going to do a chaîné turn to the back, one of them. And you're gonna push your hands down. 1, 2, okay? Then you're gonna walk to the back, right foot, left foot. That's 3, 4. And then you're gonna swing your leg, right leg, back up so you can see me a little better. 5, 6, hit your tilt. 7, come down 8. We've always hit that tilt on 7 and put it down on 8, because if you don't do it that way, group 1 will never hit their fan kick, because they fan kick on 1. So everybody's legs have to be down by 8. So let's talk about the counts of that again and the changes that we've made. Okay, So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Step 3, 4, 5, 6. Kick 7 down, 8. All right. So since you have a little more extra preparation to get into that kick, I think it will help us all be on time with the kick. It will also help us all give our best kick instead of a flurried, crazy, oh my gosh, the next part is coming up kick. Because we all want to be on the right count and down. So what count is the kick on? 7. Down on 8. Let's do group A with the music. All right, here comes group A. Here we go. Step, step, kick, and up. Right. All right, that's it for your class this week. I'll be looking for your critiques. I know that a lot of you are dealing with enclosed spaces, not a lot of room to do leaps, kicks, stuff like that. However, you can always go outside. You may want to experiment with how you can turn best outside. You may do better in tennis shoes. You may do better in socks on the grass. You may do better barefoot. That's just totally your preference. I don't care what you've got on your feet. I'm just not even, that's not a care. So just however you can do it. Obviously, I know doing it outside or do it in your living room, it's not going to be what it would look like in the studio. I know that, but I still want you practicing. I think it will help you overcome adversity in your turns, because not every time is going to be peak, situation for your turns. You might get on the tape. You might be a little bit in the curtain. I mean, there's just so many things that can happen during a turn sequence. This is just gonna, I feel like, help us with, we're gonna crank out those turns and they're gonna look beautiful no matter if we're on wet grass or pavement or whatever. One of the juniors sent me a whole video of her turning and sliding and everything in her driveway, like on the pavement, and she killed it. So, I would not suggest pavement. I would suggest the grass or inside. But anyway, I love you. I hope you're not getting too stressed out with schoolwork. I know it's a lot coming at you right now. Do not feel like you have to get this back to me today, obviously. That's one of the beauties of this whole situation, is that you can kind of set your own schedules. And when you feel like you're ready to do some nails, hair, hips, heels, crank it out, send it on. I don't care what time you send it. You can send it in the night, you can send it in the morning, and I'll get to it when I have time. So it works great. I love you. I miss you. I'll see you soon.